Yo guys, it's Lee. Now in this week's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be teaching you guys out there how to survive school. Now I've had my 11 years experience at school, and I thought through my 11 years experience, I could pick up a few things to tell you guys what to do and what not to do. But let me point out by saying, by no means am I an expert in this. Obviously, I'm not an expert at giving advice. It's just my opinion of what I've got through school that could help you guys out as well. And also let me point out that I do have a little bit of a cold, which probably explains why I just sound like crap basically. I just sound like crap. Step 1 into surviving school. Don't be the person that comes into school with a turtle backpack. Now I'm sure most of you know what that means, but if you don't, then I'll explain to you. It's the person that comes in with a backpack literally packed full of everything: lunch, PE books, PE books, no. Lunch, PE kit, books, everything packed to the top. And then they have the straps pulled all the way down, and then it like comes over the top of the bag, so they're basically like this. Like this walking around school, you know what I mean? Like, with this big backpack, this one, yeah. You don't want to be that person because people are going to take the mick. Step number 2 is to choose the right group of friends. Throughout school, you'll realise that you'll get a group of friends and you need to try keep them, because everyone else you'll realise are fake bitches. No, you want to try and choose the right group of friends that you can sit with at dinner and breaks, so you're not sat on your own, because obviously sitting on your own, it's not exactly an enjoyable thing to do, is it? And you want to choose the right friends that you can spend time with in lessons and everything. Just make sure you don't talk about them behind their backs as well, because that is one of the worst things that you can do. Once you've gained the trust, that's all you need to do. Just stay mates with them throughout your time at school. And if you are true friends, then you'll realise, because once you've left school, you'll stay friends, but if not, then obviously you're not true friends. Step number 3. Now I'd advise you not to take chewing gum to school. If you're gonna take chewing gum, make sure you get a piece before you leave, put it in your mouth and take it to school, and then that's it. That's what I used to do. If you're gonna take a pack of chewing gum, like a full pack, you wanna make sure you get it out when there's no one around you. Because if you're in a group of friends and you pull out a pack of chewing gum, I can assure you, you are not gonna survive that situation. Literally, once someone sees you with a pack of chewing gum, that's it, they'll be pouncing on you like... Yeah. No, seriously, you want to make sure that you take out a pack of chewing gum in secret from everyone else. Or give a piece of chewing gum to someone that you can trust, you know, one of your friends that you can trust, that's not going to go around saying, yo, he's got chewing gum, let's go mug him for his chewing gum, you know what I mean? Number 4 is a serious one. If you're in lesson and a teacher tells you to do something, just do it. There's no point in sitting there and arguing with them that you've not done this, you've not done that, because it's only going to get you into a worse situation. If they tell you to get on with your work, just get on with your work. If they tell you to stop talking, then just stop talking. Because the worst thing you can do to a teacher is answer back, unless you know that you are right. Like, answering back to a teacher, they're not going to accept it, but if you're trying to get out of a situation that you know you've not done wrong in, then fair enough, fight it. But if they're just telling you to get on with your work, just get on with your work, and that's that. Step number 5 is to make sure you've got plenty of spare pens and pencils, because I can assure you that you'll come into one lesson and someone will come sit down next to you and they'll be like, hey, mate, have you got a spare pen for me? You know, and I can just borrow it. For just this lesson, I promise, just this lesson. And I can assure you now that if you do hand out a pen to them, you are never going to see that pen ever again. So make sure you take spares of pens and pencils, because if you hand them out, then you've got one to use for yourself. Because if you hand them out, you're not going to see them ever again, and I can promise you that. Now the last step, number 6, is to do your homework. Like, depending on what day you get it, if you get it on a Monday, do it on the Monday night when you get back. That way then it leaves you a whole week to do what you want to do. Don't do what I did and leave it until like the Sunday night at like 12 o'clock when you have to rush it because it's back in on Monday. You know, my mum and dad used to tell me, always do your homework on the day that you get it. I never did. Sorry, mum and dad. But trust me, if you do your homework within a reasonable day of like a week's process thing, does that make sense? Whenever you get your homework, just do it so you got time to do your own things. That way then you'll be able to enjoy your week rather than spending your week doing some stupid homework that will mean nothing to you in your future, I can promise you. But you've got to do it, you've got to do it. But that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this. And if you did, remember to leave a like by hitting the thumbs up button down below. And if you enjoyed this style of video, remember to leave a comment as well telling me that you did enjoy it and you want me to make more like this. And leave suggestions for what else you want to see on my channel and from me. But that's it, I'll see you in next week's video. Bye.